Hey guys! Because I had all of my distress inks out, well, not all of them, but some of my distress inks out using them with the foam blenders, I decided to try my new ink dusters. They're from this company here in the UK, but I purchased mine off of Simon Says Stamp. I've not been able to find them anywhere else that I've looked, so I decided to try these out to see if I like them better, the same, I don't know, as the foam blenders. Now, they do come in a 3-pack on Simon Says Stamp, and they're double-ended, so you really get 6 brushes. I have ordered more because I do like them, except for the fact that they like to shed hair. So if you do decide to purchase these, I recommend that you go through and just give it a good, tug like this, because when you start dipping this into your ink, the hair is going to start going into the ink and it'll get stuck to the pad and you'll have to pick it out. Not fun. So I just recommend you kind of maybe do a little bit of pulling. And the other thing too is I don't think that you really need to buy this brand of brush. Maybe you can just go to Dollar Tree and buy some of the cheap makeup brushes that have this big head with the graduated tip like this, and use those instead. Because this 3-pack of brushes, which really is 6, I think it was 20 something. So the Dollar Tree, I believe some folks have tried it, the Wet n Wild brushes from Dollar Tree, and it worked just as well. And I don't know if they shed too, but I would assume they do because they're cheaper. They're cheap brushes. So yeah, so anyway, I wanted to show you the results. It is easier to blend with these, but it's a lighter blend that you get, and there's instructions on how to work with the brushes included. And so I made 3 cards, again with the black matted background, and I'm holding them in these. There you can see my foam blenders. I go to antique malls with my husband once in a while, and this one that used to be open, it's not open anymore, had these carousels for old stamps, rubber stamps, with the, like this, with the handle. So I bought a couple of these before, and this one happens to hold quite a few. So when I get my new brushes in, I'm going to put them all in this little rounder because it'll hold all of them. And there's some clearance underneath the brush itself, so it doesn't touch the table. Anyway, so these are the cards that I made with the same color of inks, the distress inks that I was using. I used this stamp from the Ton. It's called Always Cherry Blossom. And I used this sentiment right here and the big cherry blossom branch. And then I changed my sentiment for my last card, and I used this Thanks for Being So Wonderful, and it's from W+9. It's called Happy Mail, the stamp set. So those are the 2 stamps I used, and then I used VersaFine for the black ink and some water to make the splotches. So this is my first attempt, and I had actually started doing the blending, vertically. So I decided to make it into a card because you can't waste it, right? So this is actually just 2 colors, and then the middle where they meet is where you get the blend of the 2 colors together. So you can see this is softer in coloring, and you don't get the darkness or the circles that you can get from the edges of the foam blender. So you do get a better result, I think, almost every time. And again, with the paper, I'm using watercolor paper, which is this Fluid 100 hot press finish. It's very smooth, so you don't get little bumps in your paper at all. So there's the first one. This is the second one. Thanks for Being So Wonderful is the sentiment. And then this one I used 2 different colors, of course. Squeeze Lemonade, and I think this was Cracked Pistachio. And then the last one is actually my favorite card because it has 3 colors in it. This is Picked Raspberry, Ripe Persimmon, and Squeeze Lemonade. So I really love the way that one turned out. So yeah, I'm building up the cards in my stash so that when I need a card, I can send one out. I'm finding that a lot of times I have to make them on the fly and it's taking up more time than I'd like. So I'm just trying to, you know, build some cards up in my stash so when I want to send a little happy mail out, I can just pull it out of, you know, that stack and have it available. Anyway, that's it for now. And anybody, if you're wondering, the inside doesn't have a sentiment, but I have a white gel pen, so when I want to write my message inside, I can just write it with the white gel pen and you'll be able to see it just fine. Okay, so that's it for now, and I will talk to you later. Bye.